We all love the story of Fortnite and how it's developed over the last 5 years, but there are probably many things you have forgotten, like the time Fortnite had the most useless crossover with It. We all expected to see the arrival of Pennywise the Clown, but all we got was a few red balloons. Like, come on Fortnite, how boring is that? It doesn't get any better when we see the arrival of Aquaman. We all expect for this beautiful Atlantic city, but no, we got Coral Castle instead. This is a point where Fortnite just loves to troll us. Bringing us back to the early days of Fortnite where there were the most bugs, you could actually kill your own teammates. You could have become the best troller and annoy your friends by doing this. But the fun must come to an end when Fortnite would ban you for up to 7 days. Like, come on, how unfair is that? Fortnite loves to add and test new things into the game, but they once did this with the item shop. Fortnite brought in a new feature called Item Shop Voting, where Fortnite would give you an option of 3 skins and left the community to vote on what skin they would like to see in the featured tab for the next item shop reset. This was a really cool addition in my opinion, but it wasn't too long after Fortnite removed it. It wasn't too long before people started forgetting about this feature and still hasn't returned to this day. Fortnite have had way too many items in the game, but do you know they actually added the Eye of the Storm tracker by accident? This allowed players to see where the next storm circles are. But this feature got removed 30 minutes later. Eventually Fortnite added this feature back with the Storm Scout Sniper and the augments from Chapter 4. And do I know why Fortnite even removed the Eye of the Storm tracker? No, I do not know why. The supporter creator code has been a huge thing in the history of Fortnite. This is where players could enter a creator's name so they can show their support when they purchase something from the shop. Friendly reminder to use code ToysForever1285. Up until the release of UEFN, also known as Creative 2.0, supporter creator code button actually got removed. This was quite worrying as everyone started to freak out, including myself. Before you know it, the button gets added back into Fortnite and was quickly forgotten about. It's crazy how something so recent has already been forgotten. Many of you remember the time where a pickaxe was pay to win. This was back in Chapter 1 Season X when the Star Wand was actually dealing damage for 50 health per hit. This was extremely broken and many competitive players used this pickaxe until it was quickly patched. What video would this be if we didn't include the Zapatron? There are still new players coming into the game and would have no idea what the Zapatron is. And some of you might just remember because I've mentioned it in this video. The Zapatron was extremely rare and there's only one clip of the weapon. This gun was removed after being in the game for a total of 30 minutes. We have had so much weird stuff in the game over the last 5 years, but I don't think we have had anything as random as our friend Buddy the Mushroom. This was added into the game on the last day of Season 2, Chapter 2, and this guy was incredible. You would find him in Weeping Woods and you would have to dance to activate him. Then you would feed him 100 wood for him to become your buddy. If you danced again, he would do the floss, which was extremely random but super funny. Fortnite have just abandoned LTMs at this point and they're almost never seen in the game, but how many of them do you actually remember? Yes, you got the more popular ones like One Shot, Close Encounters, Solid Gold, 50v50 and so on, but there are some that are quite forgettable like Air Royale, Floor is Lava and Food Fight. But the one that seems to be completely wiped from players' memory is Disco Domination. This was a dance-off battle on the dance floors that spawned in around the island. The objectives were to take the dance floors over and by clearing out any enemies and then dance into raise a disco ball from the floor. I just hated this LTM. Chapter 1 Season 7 was a bit of a bumpy ride. We can thank the planes for that. What's even worse than the planes was the Infinity Blade. This would spawn at Polar Peak and if you got the sword, this would give you a guaranteed win. But the blade got vaulted only 3 days later as it was too powerful. Oh boy, that thing was bad. Double pump was such a great feature and this strategy became overused by the players. This was a feature from the start of the game but got nerfed in Season 3, then again in Season 5. Eventually this just did disappear from the game as Fortnite disagreed with this tactic and everyone still wants it back to this day. Back in Chapter 1 in Risky Reels, Fortnite just randomly put WreckIt Ralph on the screen. This was an extremely short Easter egg for the second movie, but this could have been done a lot better. No wonder why no one cared about it. On the same topic of Risky Reels, it was actually replaced by the block in Season 7, and this was changed each week to give credit to the creations that were built in Creative, which was a new feature that season. The Zapper Trap was an epic trap that allowed you to electrocute any player in front of it. and has a recharge time of 2 seconds. The Zapper Trap would electrocute players approximately half a second after it gets triggered, and this trap has really unique mechanics compared to the old traps. The Kingsman Umbrella was the legendary melee weapon that allowed a player to attack, as well as open it up to block bullets from a distance. You could also use it as a glider for a short amount of time before it drops. The Umbrella could also be used as dash attacks, which was great for mobility. This weapon had a wide range of uses but was removed in the next update. The Ione skin is a special skin that comes out at Halloween time, and it's claimed by TwizForever1285. A lot of you wouldn't know that it's his main skin, so next time it's Halloween, make sure to buy the skin with the code TwizForever1285 in the shop to show support. If you enjoyed this video and would like me to make more just like this one, then please make sure to subscribe, as when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing, you know what, I don't even think I need to say it anymore.